The haunted dorm room, nestled in the heart of the campus of Alderwood College, there stood a nondescript dormitory with a notorious reputation, the Brantley Hall. Among its many rooms, one stood out, room 213. Decades ago, a tragic incident occurred within its walls. A student, tormented by unseen forces, took their own life. Since then, room 213 had been the subject of countless rumors and urban legends. Despite the administration's efforts to hush up the incident and renovate the room, strange occurrences continued to plague its occupants. The whispers of the deceased student echoed through the halls at night, chilling the bones of anyone who dared to listen. Residents reported feeling an inexplicable sense of dread, as if an unseen presence lurked just beyond the threshold. Some claimed to have seen apparitions, fleeting glimpses of a figure shrouded in darkness standing at the foot of their beds, its hollow eyes filled with sorrow. Every year, a new batch of unsuspecting freshmen would eagerly request room 213, drawn in by the thrill of the unknown. They scoffed at the warnings of upperclassmen, dismissing them as mere superstition. But as the nights grew longer and the whispers grew louder, they soon realized the truth behind the legend of room 213. One fateful Halloween night, a group of brave souls decided to conduct a seance in room 213, determined to uncover the truth behind the dorm's dark history. As they sat in a circle, their hands clasped tightly, they called out to the spirits that dwelled within. At first, there was only silence, but then a chill swept through the room, and the air grew thick with anticipation. Suddenly, the temperature plummeted, and the candles flickered wildly as an otherworldly voice filled the room, recounting the tragic events that had transpired so many years ago. Terrified, the students scrambled to extinguish the candles and flee the room, but it was too late. The door slammed shut with a deafening thud, trapping them inside with the vengeful spirit of room 213. To this day, the dormitory remains a place of fear and speculation, its dark secrets buried beneath layers of legend and lore. And though the administration has long since forbidden anyone from entering room 213, the whispers of the past continue to haunt the halls of Brantley Hall, the forbidden basement, deep within the bowels of St. Augustine's University. Beneath the hallowed halls of the prestigious library lay a forbidden labyrinth, a maze of crumbling corridors and forgotten chambers known only as the catacombs. Off-limits to students and faculty alike, the catacombs were said to house the university's darkest secrets, including a hidden chamber where a secret society once conducted forbidden rituals in the dead of night. The society, known as the Order of the Black Rose, was rumored to dabble in the occult, summoning dark forces from beyond the grave in their quest for power and immortality. But their experiments soon spiraled out of control, unleashing a malevolent force that consumed them from within. In the aftermath of their demise, the university sealed off the catacombs, hoping to contain the evil that lurked within. Despite the warnings, there were those who dared to venture into the forbidden depths, driven by curiosity or a desire for forbidden knowledge. They spoke of strange symbols etched into the walls, flickering torches that ignited without a spark, and a pervasive feeling of being watched. Some claimed to have glimpsed shadowy figures darting between the stacks, their whispers echoing in the darkness. As the years passed, the catacombs became little more than a ghost story, a cautionary tale told to scare freshmen during orientation week. But as the university celebrated its bicentennial, rumors began to swirl once more. Whispers of a malevolent force trapped within the depths of the catacombs, hungering for souls to claim as its own. And as the sun set on the eve of the bicentennial ball, a group of brave souls descended into the depths of the catacombs, their hearts filled with trepidation and fear. Armed with little more than flashlights and their wits, they ventured deeper into the darkness, unaware of the horrors that awaited them. But as they delved deeper into the labyrinthine corridors, they soon realized that they were not alone. Something ancient and malevolent stirred in the shadows, its hungering gaze fixed upon them, And as they raced to escape the catacombs, they knew that they had unleashed something far more terrifying than they could have ever imagined. The curse of the abandoned theater. In the heart of the sprawling campus of Brookhaven University stood a majestic structure, a grand theater that had once been the pride of the performing arts department. But as the years passed and the theater fell into disrepair, it became little more than a relic of a bygone era, its faded facade a testament to its former glory. Decades ago, the theater had been the site of a tragedy, a cursed play rumored to drive its cast mad. On opening night of the final production, as the curtains fell and the audience erupted into applause, the actors began to succumb to madness, driven to commit unspeakable acts of violence before vanishing without a trace. Since that fateful night, the theater had remained abandoned, its stage haunted by the tormented spirits of those who had met their gruesome end. Despite the warnings from the university administration, thrill seekers and paranormal investigators alike flocked to the abandoned theater in search of thrills and chills, unaware of the malevolent force that lurked within. But as the anniversary of the cursed play approached, strange things began to happen within the theater's crumbling walls. Lights flickered, shadows danced across the stage, and the sound of ghostly laughter echoed through the empty halls. And on the night of the anniversary, as the clock struck midnight, the theater came alive once more, its stage bathed in an eerie glow as the spirits of the past rose from the darkness. And as the unsuspecting visitors watched in horror, they realized that they were not alone. The ghosts of the cursed play had returned, their eyes filled with madness and despair. Trapped within the theater's walls, they hungered for vengeance, their tormented souls doomed to wander the stage for all eternity. And as the first rays of dawn illuminated the abandoned theater, the spirits faded into the darkness, their malevolent laughter echoing through the empty halls. And though the theater remained abandoned, its curse would live on, a reminder of the horrors that lay hidden within its walls.